This is what Luke does a lot.
I'm flying to someone.
He's got the flipping fridge open and just standing there getting cold after he's saying, "I'm so cold."
I got my hood up because it's so cold outside for long.
We're just gonna have some lunch. So we're gonna have. Oh, we need the Easter eggs out.
Easter eggs out?
Yeah, because it's not. Otherwise, you'd have to be like this. Hello.
Oh.
So this is gonna be the stand that this stands on.
Oh, you're still filming?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I am, darling.
Let me just say, because this is real time,
Go on.
about this message I got through today on Instagram this morning from basically Amy put out a guide to say...
Our free plan.
Yeah,
You
basically.
need another Easter egg.
Yeah, I'm too tall.
You're
just
so tall. Yeah. So basically, our free plan that we've put out, which is my plan that lost me 3 stone in 5 months. So we're giving that out for free.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen that plan, obviously just drop us a message and we'll send it over to you. Anyway,
Oh, I didn't have to do that. Sorry, just had a nudge.
so someone basically got there. I put, what's been the biggest struggle at the moment for you recently? Basically, this woman replied saying depression, getting started. She got made redundant last year and she's been out of work so don't really have the money to do anything. Bit of back and forth. And she said, I'm a bit embarrassed to say, but to be honest, I'm pretty much, from the minute she wakes up to the minute she goes to bed, she sat on the sofa all day. And then I sent back a voice note saying, excuse me, I'm trying to talk
I'm really sorry, but look at the state in the background, guys. This is real life. We
Yeah, but
live
just-
living in
I'm
squalor.
talking.
All right,
It's
sorry.
banging around all over the
I'm
place.
sorry. I'll be quiet. Right, hang
Do you know
on.
how noisy that is?
Sorry. Don't trip over. Let me shut this. Hang on. Wait. Action.
So anyway, I sent her a voice note back. Sorry, just so hench now.
Right, let's talk.
I sent her over a voice note back and said, that's the worst thing you can do. The best thing you can do when you wake up in the morning, because if you win the morning, you win the day. I said, get up in the morning, stick something positive in your ears, whether it's, a podcast,
Music,
audiobook, whatever, and get out and go for a walk. I said, then come home, because you'll be refreshed. You're getting up, you're getting moving, you're going to see nature, all the good stuff. Get back, get home, then get on your laptop, on your phone, and then start looking for jobs. Anyway, I sent it over a bit longer, to be fair. It's about a minute, 27 seconds to be fair. And then she said, thank you, got me crying. Really means a lot. There's actually still people out there. I'm not going to lie, I thought at first I was talking to a bot. Because nowadays these chats are AI. So a voice note really took me off guard. Thank you. Honestly, really meant a lot that you've taken time out of your day to respond and send some support. And I think that's just reality that most, especially online coaches, are just there to take your money. They do not give a shit about you. They just want to take your money. And if you, because she sent to me, she's at work and she's got no money. And I'll be honest, a lot of people would just be like, fuck that, I'm not talking to her then, because she's not going to sign up. And then I thought, she still needs help. Just because she's not going to pay me doesn't mean I'm not going to help you. So that's just, anyone listening to this, if you're struggling with anything, just drop us a message.
Absolutely.
You've got to work with us just to give you help. I had a consultation call this morning. Actually, someone I used to go to school with. And I gave her loads of advice on the call. And I don't expect you to take payment on the call and all that sort of crap either. I'm not charging like thousands of pounds up front like some other coaches are. And anyway, she's going on holiday next couple of weeks. I said, yeah, it's fine. Just message me when you get back. If you want to sign up, don't worry. And I was like, I know what we offer, so mate, it's so great that it's not a problem. Don't need to do cringy sales stuff. It's awful. Been doing this for 15 years. Anyway, that's all I want to get off my chest, and now I'll make some lunch.
It's so true though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it is, it's just crazy in the world we live in now that it's just taken over by, where's the actual humanity?
Yeah,
I know
human
that
connection.
sounds a bit ridiculous, but it's gone. Like human connection is gone. And oh my god, right, I'm telling you now, nothing in this. You're banging around. I'm talking. I had Reiki yesterday with Claudia. She's absolutely amazing. What What are you doing?
Just being quiet.
Oh, I thought you was like, I don't know what
Yeah,
you was doing fucking Tai Chi or something. So I can have Oliver's spoon. Got a whole clean dishwasher there that needs to be emptied.
Noisy though, isn't it? Opening it.
Noisy game, you see. And we was talking, she's just been away travelling, and she's been away in South America. And she did that for 6 weeks, and she, it was absolutely amazing. And she, it's really interesting how they have such a communal way of living, how literally they all come together, they help each other, and how like literally the whole village is like raising the children. You know that old saying, like, takes a village. Where the fuck's the village? Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
because
yeah, it's not here.
we live in such, not everyone, but I think generally we live in such an isolated life, and now what you see is fucking AI, ChatGPT, darling. Oh my god, it's literally consuming. This is why we're doing these fucking vlogs, innit? Because no, but in a serious note, this is why we want to do this, because we just want to be us and just chat and just give out actual free things to people, because we want, that's our mission, innit? To help people. At the end of the day, our mission is to help people.
Well, that's what you get in the industry for anyway.
And in life, whatever you put out is going to come back to you anyway. Literally. So the value we're giving out, we know that value is going to come back through, whether that's through whatever currency it comes back through. But a lot of the time, like when our clients come and be like, oh my god, I've done this week, or oh my god, I've just done this for the first time, that literally brings us so much joy, doesn't it? How many times have you come home and told me about somebody, and I sit there and I'm like, oh
yeah,
and I literally want to cry every time. Like, it just fills my heart with so much warmth. Yeah. But yeah, it's sad to think that now we live in a world where ChatGPT,
but then
people are literally using that to talk to, rather than go and speak to their mate or go and speak to their fucking. And do you want to know something? It says the fucking same shit to everyone and blows smoke up your ass. Does it not? Yeah. Can I not say that?
Yeah, of course you can say that.
But that's true, is it not?
Yeah, of course it's true. It's absolutely.
And how many people?
Don't get me wrong. It's obviously got a time and a place for certain
you
things.
can use it as a tool.
Like if you want to,
find
something out quite specific that you don't want to find out from Google. No, that's not saying
I'm
use
not shitting on it. Because
what we're saying is, there's a lot of wanky coaches out there. Pardon my language, been my name too long, obviously. There's a lot of really crappy personal trainers, coaches, whatever you want to call them, online ones in particular, that actually have no clue. Amy showed me a reel the other day of someone reading.
I was just about to do this. It's like this.
Reading.
If you are a woman, you are 30 years. Stop it! Just tell me. If you know the information, tell me.
Well, that's the thing, they don't know the information. They don't know the information because they're probably not even qualified. Yeah, I'm in PT.
It's like this. Can't put them up. Just makes me want to punch. Yeah, so annoying.
I've been a PT now. What did I get qualified? 2012.
84 years.
And before that, I was working in the gym before that as well. My mum was a fitness aerobics instructor in the 90s, so she'd sit back in class with a Game Boy while she was in teaching classes. So I've been around health and fitness for years and years. Yeah, sure.
Little one.
And most of these coaches are fucking rubbish. Excuse my language.
It just.
And they charge you £1,000 up front.
Do you know what? Really, it is though. Like, don't get me wrong. I know that some people, they don't want to get in front of the camera. They don't find that it's a confidence thing. I understand that. Trust me, I have been doing the social media game with a business for the last nearly 6 years. I know the fear of putting yourself out there. I know that. But what I really just fail to understand is, if that knowledge is here, you've lived it, you've experienced it, you understand it, you actually give a shit, and you're thinking about the person who's watching it to get value, why have you got to sit there with the ChatGPT script? And can I tell you something? Your ChatGPT, doesn't matter how much you put into it, it is not personal to you. It will say the same thing. And I have this to back up, because my ADHD assessment come through the other day. My sister also has ADHD. Hers is from like 2021. Hers is a bit older than mine. And I put mine in, because me and my sister always say how different we are. I put mine in to ChatGPT, and then I put my sister. So the 2 PDFs I put in, and I said, can you tell me where me and my sister, like, are we the same? Because we actually think we're very different. It gave me a whole spiel of us both. So I sent it to my sister and I said, you put yours and mine into your ChatGPT and see if it says anything different. The thing said the exact same fucking things, like down to the sayings, everything. It was all the same.
Yeah, of course it's going
Obviously, hers was in. Mine actually was a bit savage to her, but hers was in her favour. But it was, what's that thing I saw the other day?
I don't know.
It's like a reel, and it was like me saying to ChatGPT, like, I just hit 10 parked cars and drove away, and then the ChatGPT, like, don't worry, this actually happens a lot. This is more common than you think. It happens a lot more. And this isn't chaos, it's alignment. You are growing. Like, it's like, and I actually saw, sorry, I'm going off on a tangent here. I feel like this has unlocked something in me. But I actually saw a YouTube, I didn't watch it all, and this guy did an experiment where he basically, he followed and did everything ChatGPT said for like a month, and he went out driving. He's like, there's this car and it's following me, and it's like, okay, and it's like, and he actually was felt like he was going insane because ChatGPT was like gaslighting him, and like, mate, it's dangerous. It's so dangerous. So yeah.
Yes.
That's our 2 Ps. Now, we're not going to sit here and say we've never used it. We don't use it because we do.
Oh, no,
Luke used it last night.
It's good for finding your way around Disneyland.
And Luke used it last night, and we did a Disney quiz.
Oh yes, quality for things like that. But what we're saying is, this woman, for example, and what I'll do is I won't obviously share her
Mark that as
information.
unread, so you don't.
Yeah, I won't share her information here, obviously, because
Or anywhere, because it's private.
No, it's private chat. But what I will do is I will send it to her so she knows that this is real life. Anyway, I ended up flicking through her profile. This woman messaged me saying she's depressed, she's out of job, and she's doing nothing, laying around on the sofa all day. Found out she's an artist.
She's actually really talented. She's a singer-songwriter, and she plays the ukulele. And we were listening to some of her stuff, and we both just looked at each other, and I said, send her a voice note right now and tell her, please don't give up, because the talent she has, and to know that she sits at home all day and she feels that way is heartbreaking. Like, all she needs is to start that journey of like positive affirmation. She needs that support. She needs to have somebody in her corner to back her. And I'm not saying that she has to sign up for us to get that, but
But that voice note might change.
Just sending that to her, what changed for her today?
Yeah, and she then went on to say about, a bit limiting beliefs. She's got a heart problem. It opened up a bit deeper. She's got a heart issue. And, now use it. And that she is also like, I can't get a job. And I was like, no, that's your opinion. Of course you can get a job because you've got a heart problem. That's what you think.
That's your limiting belief. That's your opinion.
I said to her, what you want to do when you go for an interview for your job is tell them, yeah, I've got a heart condition, but I'm an amazing singer, and it doesn't stop me from performing on a stage in front of this many people, performing at a pub in front of this many people, and sell yourself, because no one else is going to sell yourself. You have to sell yourself, because no one else is going to come and do it for you.
Absolutely.
So hopefully that should give her some spark for her day anyway, and hopefully that will get her to get a job, whatever she decides to do.
Absolutely, and that's what it's all about. Just realised we've not said anything about what we're eating.
Yogurt and berries.
And berries.
I might have a banana on mine, to be fair.
I had a banana this morning. So I've got, let me show you. That's my kitchen. Oh, this camera is like really difficult to do this. I have got honey, Greek yogurt and blueberries. And Luke has Greek yogurt, blueberries and a scoop.
Yeah, why is it brown?
What?
It's got chocolate.
That's what I was going to say. 1 scoop of whey. Yes?
Yes.
And a little nut to go in. This is a little Marie cup. I'm having a little coffee because we are about to go. Wow, that's nice. We're about to go and film our podcast. I just filmed mine. What a hoe. I'm like Mrs. Podcast.
It's going to be fun because I've got a bit of a cold. I can barely breathe through my I can't breathe through my nose. I can barely breathe through my nose anyway. So even worse now. So I'll see my nose.
Well, and also I need to say to you actually, I tried to cut mine down that I just did, which I think it will be, because I did ramble on, as you know, I love to do that. But we're going to have to shorten them down a bit, because that fucking one from last week still ain't uploaded.
Alright.
It's doing my nutting. So we're going to have to maybe just shorten them a bit if we can.
Okay, that's the trouble, because we just like to ramble.
As you can tell, this is 15 minutes worth.
Wow. Okay.
Anyway,
On that note,
have a fabulous
have a
day.
good day. Don't give up on yourself.
Don't give up on yourself.